I think our session was indicative in this that clearly we're waking up to possibilities, and we're seeing what can be done. And my motivation in proposing this and dragging you so far away was to really highlight what can be done, right? Because right now we're struggling still for use cases and similar user experiences. And of course, you guys in Australia and other markets that have overlays or schemes on faster payments, you've put so much initial effort into it that it comes out much more seamlessly when it gets going.
Yeah. And again, it's taken time. And I think even the evolution of Zepto over that, like we were heavy subscribers to early adopters, lending, some of the payout capability. And that's what we're seeing in the US. Like there's a lot of panels on earned wage access. Do you mean to get gig workers paid quickly? But we're trying to drive, I guess, a greater awareness of the application of mainstream enterprise use case. Like we partnered with a company here, Ozedi, around the superannuation collection and disbursement. And we're still trying to now think about what is this next generation of where we can really leverage the value of real-time payments in a more mature way than just some of these early adopter use cases. And I think we're 5 years in and we're still pushing through it. So the US has a way to go, but I think part of the value that I see is that we're learning a lot here that we can come and influence. And I was talking to a couple of people about 401k, which is the superannuation pension, and like their eyes lit up about, well, that actually is something that is there's a lot of friction in the States. So there's application there. But you just mentioned about, sorry,
as a small business owner, I experienced the friction of getting money from, either from the company or from the employees into the, the provider of the accounts.
Yes.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.